Welcome back, everybody, to Dark Souls Remastered. I'm Stabby, and after we finish our business here in the lower berg, we're going to go down into the depths. Finally. This area is an interesting one. I've said before that it's one of the areas that I dread the most going through this game, but it's important to note that it's all in good fun. You know, part of the joy of Dark Souls is being challenged and pushed out of your comfort zone, and the depths really does do that for me. There are some areas in this game that I find really comfy, almost. Uh, this is not one of those. This is one of those areas that, going through it, I'm sure there will be a lot of interesting moments, especially since, as I talked about in one of the previous episodes, I have a history of skipping this area. Because you can do that. However, of course, by skipping it, you miss out on certain things. And we don't want to be doing that this time. Especially since we don't have the Master Key, so we can't skip it anyway. Wow! Now that's a hitbox. Guess we'll have to move forward a bit. Now that we're out of the... Really? As I was saying, now that we're out of the berg, I feel a little bit more comfortable taking this slow. Like I said, you should do. This game really rewards you for being methodical. And in the past few episodes, I haven't really been doing that. Mainly out of a desire to just get through the lower berg as quick as possible. We will not have that luxury here in the depths. This is an area that will punish you for that mindset. So we're going to take it nice and easy. And get this item. Soul item. Good to have. Now we can actually get a little preview of what awaits us down there. I'm looking down from this balcony. Bunch of hollows. The dreaded fire hollows. We've encountered briefly before. Further down, we have a butcher. He's not the scariest part of all this, though. The scariest part is his pets. That's right, we're due to encounter yet more dogs. And there's really nothing we can do to avoid it. You can see them down there. Oh! Seems like one of our Fire Hollow friends is coming. I don't know what exactly I did that alerted him, but that's fine. Uh-oh. I'd really rather not engage these guys in close combat. They're not that threatening normally, but they have that one move. Oh. That is very, very annoying and can melt your health very quickly. We do have our Black Knight shield, but if we can just take them out with the bow, there's no reason not to, right? Take it slow. There are a few more we can reach with our bow. We can lure him up here. Good measure. These guys are just the welcoming committee for the depths. Ouch. Real fun is downstairs. We could jump down there. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see. Oh, there was one guy hiding behind this pillar. I'll take care of him fairly easily. Now, where we want to go is the stairs, over here. Get rid of some of this furniture that's in our way. Now, you see, the dogs are waiting for us. We want to if we can. There we go. Take them on one at a time. Can we shoot from up here? I have a feeling that the answer is no. Ah, we can. Very good. Before dogs or some of my... Oh! He's mad. He did not appreciate us, killing his pets. Luckily, this guy is not very fast. Neither his attacks nor his movements. So we can easily get behind him and backstab him repeatedly. Don't even really have to give him a chance to get up. We can just do that. Easy peasy. Ah, and we got the sack. Very nice. A blood-stained patchwork sack by the undead... I assume that's supposed to say, worn by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. 2 eye holes have been haphazardly cut out. It is unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but is probably near meaningless in terms of defense. That is correct. It is literally just a sack over your head. Now, I believe there are more enemies down here. But I think we can ignore them for the moment and enjoy a nice treasure chest. The large ember. Now that's an important item. That allows you to upgrade your weapons further if you give it to Andre, our blacksmith friend. A large, high-quality ember, handled by the blacksmiths of Astora. Ascension for +5 standard weapon allows reinforcement to +10. You can also ascend a +5 standard weapon to a raw weapon. Raw is an interesting upgrade path. It's one of the tools used by those invaders that we have briefly interacted with to get very high levels of damage without raising their level, because raw weapons do not depend on your stats. They simply increase the base damage of the weapon. Now, generally this is worse than just upgrading the weapon normally, but if you're intentionally staying at a very low level, then it's actually better. This is like the depths, or why I say that carrying a ranged weapon in this game is nearly essential. Because it gives you possibly the strongest ability in the game. The ability to pick your fights. Normally in this game, the circumstances of your battles are dictated to you and you just have to deal with it. With a ranged weapon, you get to decide where and who you're going to fight, and when. Do not underestimate this privilege. I hate dogs. Now, this water makes us move very slowly. So keep that in mind. If we were going to run down here all willy-nilly, we would be slowed down significantly, and that would make it difficult to fight. Now, we're about to meet a very important NPC. Who's that over there in that barrel?
You. Yeah, yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Hello, sir.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
He has anything more to say to us. We will meet him back at the shrine. This is an important NPC. You'll find out why once we talk to him back at Firelink Shrine. Whoa! Another guy drops down. It pays. Where does he drop down from? Must be up there. It pays to pay attention to what you're hearing. Many enemies that will try to sneak up behind you, you will be able to hear them before you see them. I think I mentioned it with the clicking sound that the dogs make when they run. If I hadn't been paying attention, this guy would have been able to sneak up on me. Just as I had completely forgotten he was there. This is the downside of having skipped this area so many times in the past. I remember everything. Let's see. Is this... Yes. We're about to meet a new enemy. One of the more annoying things about the depths. Can you see him? Hold on. You see him? There he is. I forget exactly what they're called, but they're basically slimes. We went over to pick up that item. He would have dropped down on us. Really their only notable ability is being able to stick to the ceilings and ambush you, and having an unusual amount of health. As you can see, their attacks are not very fast. They're limited in their ability to oh god! What are you doing, Fire Hollow? You see what I mean with these guys? You let them sneak up on you, and suddenly, bam, most of your health bar is gone. I hate them. I don't know what we did to aggro that guy, but goddamn, that was scary. And you shit my pants. God. Anyway, what was I trying to say? I completely lost my train of thought. They're not that slimes. They're not that threatening. As long as you don't let them drop down on you. Unfortunately, I don't remember where all of them are in this area, so that might happen once or twice. Are there any in this room? I can't see any. I feel like this is a trap somehow. Maybe this is just where that Fire Hollow lived. See, I'm paranoid because I don't remember this area that well. Oh, okay. I recognize this area. This is a good area. Well, good once we get to the end of it. As you can see, there are more friends. I don't exactly remember what the best play is here. Try fire. Well, are the slimes weak to fire? A Dark Souls message, being helpful. Now that's something new. Well, obviously the first thing I need to do is get this guy to come to me. Now, let's test this out, shall we? Let's make sure they're all on the ground. We do have the charcoal pine resin left over, so it's the perfect opportunity to confirm whether that message is telling the truth or not. Ah. It seems that they are, in fact, weak to fire. That's good to know. I hadn't remembered that. What I meant to do. There we go. See, this is much easier. Now, another thing that makes the depths scary is locked. Oh no! Is this a door you can only open right now with the master key? Or did I miss something? This is where all my years of wimping out and not doing the depths is coming back to bite me. Is that a master key door normally? Well, I suppose I can just say. That door leads to a bonfire, if I remember correctly. But we can't open it. So we're going to have to keep going. Let's see. This area. Oh, this area. Okay. Yes. The big rat. Now, if I remember right, there's actually a way down behind these crates. A ladder. I genuinely don't remember if that's the right way to go at this stage. Let's look down there real quick. There's a door. I guess let's find out, shall we? If it is in fact the wrong way, then we'll find out. He's looking at us. He can't do anything right now. It's not open from this side. Oh, I see. This just leads to a shortcut. Kind of fun. You know, not remembering most of this area. Oh god, rats. That's a lot of rats. Or at least they're running from us. I would rather not deal with this right now. At least not in close quarters. Uh-oh. Nope, don't get poisoned. Whatever you do, do not get poisoned. It may have been a good idea to buy some moss from the moss lady. She has magical moss that can cure your poison. We don't have any of that because I was being short-sighted. There are quite a few enemies that can poison us down here, I am now remembering. But we'll just have to be careful, right? You can't get poisoned if you just don't get hit. Easy. Oh. Stay away. Oh. Alright. Now, scary thing about status effects is that they can still build up through your shield. So just because you're blocking doesn't mean you're safe. So be careful with these guys. That guy was serpentine trying to escape. Now here's another surprise. If I remember right. Okay, it's not these. There are rats in this area that are literally hiding in crates. Oh, the great axe. That is a strength weapon. I don't believe we have the ability to use it. No. Required strength 32. Boo. It's what it sounds like. I'll show it to you at least so you can see what it looks like. Fucking axe. Does a lot of damage, you know. Stuff you would expect. Now, these are not slimes, these are just weird, gross muck piles. You can break them. Is this the crate with the rat? Oh. See, I remember that there were, in fact, crates with rats in them, but I don't remember where they were. So we're just gonna have to be suspicious of every crate we find. For this, might want to try and conserve them. I think that may be the key we're looking for. Or at least, I hope that's the key we're looking for. Because I don't remember where it was. There's the big rat. It's just gonna stare at us menacingly. There we go, the sewer chamber key. Now, we could go down there, but I strongly suggest we go back and use this key. Key to the sewer chamber in the depths. In any community, a few bad apples are sure to exhibit insatiable greed. If they were turned undead and banished to the depths, would they reconsider their ways? Use this key to see for yourself. Well, that's cryptic, but I think this is the key to the bonfire room. Or at least that is what I am desperately hoping that it is. Don't worry, that's not an NPC, that's just a player ghost. Yep. Bonfire located. Now, I am going to kindle this bonfire, because it's highly likely we will die several times throughout this journey. And also because there is something we can do here if we're human. I may not make it that far. I may die before we get to it. I may die when it happens. But it'll be cool to see either way, so I'm going to try at least once. I just hope we don't get invaded by any players. I mean, who invades the depths? That's not going to happen. Nobody invades the fucking depths. Now, we can use some of these souls. So we don't lose them, you know? I'm gonna put... we're just short of 2 level ups. And of course the fire hollows are back. Oh, I see. Do you see that guy walking at the end of the hall? That's why that guy aggroed on us, because he's patrolling. Questions answered. This does, of course, mean we need to fight all those enemies again, but worth it, honestly. I'm going to increase endurance, and I'm going to increase dexterity. Oh, we're still short. Alright. I guess I miscalculated. Let's do this one more time. Let's see. Math! Not my strong suit, I'll tell you that now. I'm going to increase endurance, and I'm going to increase dexterity. There we go. Still mid-rolling, and we probably will be for a while. Possibly forever. But that's okay. Mid-roll is plenty good. You just have to get used to it. Now, the heavy roll. That's the one you want to avoid. Yes. Always let him do his first attack, because it might be that crazy swing. And we want to block that if we can. Now, I think we can... by just going past him. We will have to fight all these rats again, though. If we just walk past them, I think they will, like, come up behind us and attack. Even though they look like they're running away. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but I would be paranoid of it the whole time, so I'm just gonna kill them instead. Plus, it's free souls. And, believe it or not, these guys can drop humanity. Despite not being human, obviously. I think the reason for that in the lore is something like they have humanity because they got it from eating undead bodies. If you remember, the crestfallen warrior actually told us back at Firelink Shrine that one of the ways of getting humanity is picking it off of corpses. Hitboxes. Once again. That's what these guys have been doing. Free humanity is always nice. We're going to need a lot of it at a certain point in the game. We want to collect as much of it as possible and use as little of it as possible. It is a precious resource. Not finite, it can be farmed. Aha! It's the rat! It's the great rat! I told you! I knew he was around here somewhere. That little bastard. I don't know why we didn't encounter him the first time. Is he coming? Yeah, he's coming. Ouch. Didn't realize he was in the middle of an attack animation there. It's a little bit difficult to tell with these guys. How did that not hit? Animal type enemies, man. Oh yeah, there we go. Free humanity. Animal type enemies. They always have weird hitboxes. So frustrating. Yeah. Hitboxes! Yeah, we are running out of arrows. Which is tragic. But, if we get real desperate, we can always leave and buy some more. Ideally, we don't want to do that, though. If we run out of ammo here, we will probably just make do until we reach a shortcut of some kind. Oh, yes. Now, this is one of the things that makes the depths so formidable. It is the first area in the game where we encounter traps. Traps are a feature of several areas in this game. But the depths is the first. You see that? Now, it looks fairly obvious when you're looking at it. But that is a hole you can just fall into. And it takes you somewhere real bad. You don't want to go there. So if you fail to... Oh. Where does this fog gate lead? I don't remember. I feel like I want to explore this direction first. I don't know if that's actually the right move. But I feel like I want to. Now, we have to jump over this. And it's very easy to fuck that up and, fall down. We managed the jump. Now, this rat is going to run away. So we want to shoot him and make him change his mind. There we go. There's someone moving around. It's another one of these guys. I forgot he was around here. It's another one of those mooches, like the one we fought in the church. He will buff all those rats and get them to attack us. Luckily, he seems to be too tall to make it through this door. Oh, he's given up. Hello. Yep, here he goes. This feels like cheating. I don't care. on. Who will save you now, evil rats? Oh, whoa. Oh, these guys are bigger than the other ones. Eh. That one is much bigger than the other ones. Oh, wait, no, that's just the corpse. I thought it was like a huge, even bigger rat. But no, it's just the corpse being ragdolled around. That's kind of funny, actually. He's still buffed. He still dies in one hit, but... Great rats. Good, good. Oh! Please die. Now, I have a feeling... Ah, yes. Yes! This is where that fog door led. It's a good thing we went here, it's a good thing we went to the alternate path first. Because it let us deal with that situation much more easily than we would have been able to. I do want to point out that even in like a place as dingy and shitty as the depths, the views in this game are often really nice, especially for such an old game. I mean, the light shafts coming in through the crack in the wall. I mean, it's still a horrible sewer, but it's kind of a cinematic horrible sewer, you know what I mean? Well, we'll continue exploring the depths in the next episode. I'll see you guys then.